Hi, my name is Chris, and I serve on the worship team and the preschool team. I got involved in serving with preschool shortly after the sermon series Say Yes, when the pastors focused on us being contributors, not consumers. Initially, I signed up for the worship team, but didn't get plugged in right away, so I kept praying about where God would want me to get involved. My previous experience had been mostly with upper elementary kids, but I felt my desire shift to the preschool age. Plus, the need for help in Ridge Kids Preschool had been posted for several weeks in the service guide. One Saturday evening, I told my husband that if the need was still there in the next service guide, I'd talk with Carol about joining the team. The surprising thing about teaching in Ridge Kids is how God will speak to us grown-ups through the children's lesson. For instance, at times I struggle with fear, but in the middle of one of those fearful times, our lesson was about Jesus calming the storm at sea. The disciples were scared for their lives, but Jesus was asleep in the boat. We learned that the disciples woke Jesus, and he stretched out his arms and told the wind and waves to be still. Prayer time came, and we were reminded of how Jesus is always with us, and we can take our fears to him. Suddenly, I was overcome with peace just praying with the kids about their own fears. I realized I have to take my fears to God and allow him to be the source of my peace. I'm looking forward to being surprised even more by what God will teach me as I teach these little ones. I stay involved because I know that God works in the hearts of kids in a special way. One Sunday, I witnessed the Holy Spirit at work in the life of a little girl. She had said something just mean to someone in our class. I had to talk with her about her unkindness, but I didn't force her to apologize. By the end of class during prayer time, this precious little girl was crying and apologizing for what she had said. She was also able to make things right with her friend. I have stayed involved in Ridge Kids Preschool for about 3 years because of the joy it brings. Each child is so special, and I love getting to know them and their families. Receiving hugs and waves from kids who've moved upstairs makes me smile. As I serve, I hope to have an impact on these kids because they are the future church. Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me," and I have a small part in bringing them to him. I also hope to encourage parents and grandparents. I can't wait to see these kids grow up to be contributors in our community as well.